Well, the next test starts on Friday in the Ashes. Any chance England can chopper someone in to help them out?
They need to, don't they? I was just going to say England are definitely in the bottom two, definitely in the dance-off, in fact, in the bottom one at the moment, because England did really badly overnight. They are 2-0 down in the Ashes. Australia took the 4 wickets they needed in less than an hour in Adelaide. Patrick Geary has this report for you.
Covers off, game on. If England were looking for a saviour, it wasn't going to be the weather. Everything's going to Australia's plans. Their idea for Stuart Broad was to bowl short. First ball, Peter Siddle tried it and went for 6. Then troubled next ball, he tried again. Broad took the bait, a fielder lay in wait. England have been outthought and outfought, though there has been resistance. Matt Prior ended a terrible run of form with a half-century. His team are going to need him. At the other end, the procession continued. Graham Swann sliced a slip off Ryan Harris. Soon Prior took one risk too many. For a moment, it looked as if he'd escaped. But Harris clung on, nothing slipping away from Australia right now. In Perth, the wicket will be harder and faster. This sort of thing will happen more often. No fat ladies singing here, just the Barmy Army. They remain defiant despite the imminent end to the test. But now England will need more than just defiance to keep the Ashes out of Australian hands. Patrick Geary, BBC News.
You know, 2-0 is obviously not a great situation to be in, but if you look at a football game, the next goal can change it very quickly. But as I said, it's going to take a monumental effort from us to do it, but we're the only guys who can turn it around.
Arsenal extended their lead at the top of the Premier League yesterday. The Gunners are now 5 points clear of Liverpool and Chelsea. That could have been 7 clear after Mesut Ozil gave them the lead 10 minutes from time against Everton. Well, 4 minutes after that goal, 19-year-old Gerard Deulofeu, on loan from Barcelona, made it 1-1 at the Emirates. Everton stay 5th. World number 1 Neil Robertson staged a great comeback to win the UK Snooker Championship last night. The Australian came from 5-1 down to beat Mark Selby 10-7 at the Barbican in York. And just take a look at these conditions for an American football match yesterday. A snowstorm hit Philadelphia as the Eagles took on the Detroit Lions. The home side would prove they were better able to cope with the extreme conditions and eventually won 34-20. I think England's cricketers would probably prefer that to the conditions they're going to have in Perth on Friday, 36 degrees.
Yeah, and they're catching the ball in snow too.
Yeah,
that should help.
Yeah, I know. Do you know, we're at that point where I think they've lost their confidence.
Shot selection,
poor, and you can see it when you're watching it, shouting at the telly, thinking, "Don't do that," but
yeah, all right,
they're doing it.
Thanks very much, Sally.